Today our topic is about the decimals. Decimals are the numbers involving this decimal point. The decimal point over here, this dot in between the two numbers is called the decimal point. The number before the decimal point, is called the whole part. So this number is the whole part. So we will say this is the whole part, this is the whole number, and this dot will call the decimal point. This dot is a decimal point, and 7 after the decimal is the fractional part. So it is having basically three parts. One is the whole part, one is the decimal point, and the other is the fractional part or the decimal part. This is also called the decimal part. Now we will see the graphical representation of the decimal numbers. For instance, we are having three rectangles. So this rectangle we are selected the whole part, the whole one. This is also we are selecting the whole, we are shading the whole, but the third one we are shading only the half part of this. So we are shading the half. So how to write this number in fraction and in decimal? So if we are writing in fraction, it will be two wholes, and the third one is half. So half is 1/2. So this is 2 whole and 1 half. So when we are writing in decimal, we will write 2 whole again. The whole parts are the same, but 1/2 is the fraction, and we will convert this fraction into decimals. How to convert 1/2? 1 inside and 2 is over here. Now place a 0 and decimal over here. Place 0 over here. 2 5s are 10. So it is 0.5. So finally it will be 2.5. So this is how to write the graphical representation into the form of decimal. This is 2.5 in decimal and 2.5 in the form of fraction. So let's see another example. Here are 4 squares. So we are shading the first one square fully. So this is the first square. Second square we are shading it. The third square we are shading it, and then this we are making it 4 parts, and only one part we are shading. Now how can we write this in the form of fraction or in the form of decimal? So this is 1 whole, 2 whole, and 3 whole. So we will write 3 whole, and then this is 1/4. So it will be 1/4 over here. Now converting this into fraction, what we need to do? We will write 3 wholes, and then 1/4 we will convert this 1/4 in the form of fraction, in the form of decimal now. So 1 will be inside and 4 outside. So 0 decimal, putting 0 over here. 4 2s are 8. 2 is over here. So finally our answer is 3.25. So in this way we have converted the number from fraction to the decimal, and we can write directly from here from the diagram as well. So this is about the decimals. So finally what we reached to the conclusion that the number before the decimal is called the whole number. Number after the decimal is the fractional part or the decimal part, and the dot is called the decimal. Now students, one more thing which is really very important. Here we are having a few numbers. The first number is 37.7. So it is one decimal place. We will say that this number is one decimal place. One decimal place means after the decimal there is only one number. When after the decimal there is only one number, the number on the right hand side is only 1. So this is called one decimal place. So 1 dp means one decimal place. Now students, second number 24.678. This number after the decimal, on the right side of the decimal there are 3 numbers. So the number will be called 3 decimal place. Means after the decimal it is having 3 numbers, 3 digits. Now this number, what decimal place it is? Yes, 2 decimal place. This is 2 decimal place, and finally this number after the decimal it is having only 1 digit. So it will be 1 decimal place. So this is really very important. When you will do round off, it will help you a lot. Thank you students. See you for the next time.